Hello, this is Oksana and this is going to be my February favorites. So today is March 1st, but it'll probably take me a few days to edit and upload this video. But I have quite a few favorites to share with you as well as some fails. So I am going to start with this lip balm from Hurraw. It is their Night Treatment Balm. And I mentioned this recently. I have had this and used it for the whole month, but I know that I just recently uploaded my iHerb haul with this, which it took me forever to record and upload that. So I actually have had it for the whole month, but that video is very late. So anyways, I mentioned in that video not liking the scent too much, and the scent is called Blue Chamomile Vanilla. And I'm not necessarily like the biggest fan. It's not a horrible scent. I don't dislike it. But that is not the reason that this product is my favorites. But I mean, I'm sure it's such a subjective thing. Some people will love the scent. So it's just kind of a personal preference. But the reason that this is in my favorites is because I think it is a fantastic night treatment balm, just like it says. Or even you can wear this during the day, of course, too, and I have done that for sure. And I just think that it's wonderful. It has really good ingredients. It is different than the other Hurraw lip balms. It has other types of oils in here, like metafoam, seed, argan, rose hip. So it's just very much like a treatment for your lips, and I just think it really works. It works for my lips really well. So I really like this, and therefore it is a favorite this month. Another favorite is this cream foundation from NVEY, and here is what my color looks like, which is 877 Nude. Now this color is actually quite light, and it is too light for me, but because I have a contour on and another powder that is darker on top, it just kind of all blends together, and it doesn't necessarily look too light, but on its own it is quite light. As you can see, and it's a pretty neutral. There's definitely no pink to it. Yeah, I would say it's a neutral shade. And the reason that I like it so much is because it offers great coverage. It is very creamy. It's great for dry skin, yet it doesn't break me out. It has salicylic acid actually to help fight breakouts. It doesn't feel too heavy on the skin. It looks natural, doesn't look cakey or anything like that. So really good foundation. And now that I mentioned this, I thought that I would also mention the fail at this time, because it's also cream foundation, and I actually returned it back to Ulta, so I don't have to show you. But I did an Ulta haul where I bought this foundation, and then I bought the Mally cream foundation. It's also in like a little, that one's a square compact. But essentially, you know, similar product, cream foundation. This one's more natural and has like organic ingredients and stuff like that. But the Mally one still doesn't have bad ingredients. It just has more like man-made silicones and things in there. But it doesn't have like even phenoxyethanol or any preservatives that you would be weary of. And that one, I thought it would look better because of that, but it actually looked way worse. It looked cakey. It made my skin look all dry, and I have a video review of it where I like show you what it looks like so you can see for yourself. I will link it below. I'll link both of the videos because I have one on this as well. But that one just looked awful on me, so I returned it because, you know, this one's I love this one and I didn't like that one, so there's no point in keeping one that I don't like around. And then concealers. So I have two favorites for concealers. First is this Beauty Without Cruelty Super Cover Cream Concealer Pencil in Fair. And it looks like this. It is a wonderful peachy color. The pencil's nice and soft. It just glides, you know, right on. And I think it's a great color for brightening up the under eye area. I think it works really good. And I have been using this on days, you know, that I want something a little quicker, days where I'm not wearing maybe as much makeup, because this is so easy. Just draw, blend, done. You know, it's so easy. And the only thing is it can settle a little bit, and you know, if you have fine lines and things, but it's really minor. And I tend to have huge problems with settling and creasing. So if you typically don't, then this probably won't do it for you at all. It'll probably be just perfect. But for me, it's quite good. It's definitely better than a lot of natural under eye concealers that I've tried, like the All Natural Face one, Suds. I like this better than the Suds concealer as well. So this is definitely really good. But another one that I like a lot, as you probably can guess because I mention it all the time, but I'm going to mention it again because I got a new color and I want to tell you about the new color. This is the Christopher Drummond Duo Phase Concealer, and if I absolutely had to choose between the two of these, I would probably choose this one, but it's very, very close, and I like them both, and it's like almost a tie, you know? And I use this more on days when I do a full face of makeup. I think this has awesome coverage, and I used to use the light shade because that's the only shade that's the lightest shade that Blush.com sold, which is where I bought it from. And it worked really well for me. It matches my skin tone perfectly. I liked using it as a foundation, like mixed with something to dilute it, obviously, because it's like really heavy coverage for a foundation. And a tiny little bottle, so you know you would use this up pretty quickly if you used it just straight up as a foundation. But then from the Christopher Drummond website itself, they were having a sale. Forget what it was, like 20% off and free shipping, I think. And so I wanted to try the lightest color, which is called Fair, because this, you know, matches me perfectly, but sometimes something lighter and kind of that peachy shade like this is really nice for the under eye area to just really brighten it up. And this is perfect for that. Let me do a little swatch. Oh no, I dropped it. Here's a quick comparison for you. So this is the Fair, that up there is a light, and then this is the Beauty Without Cruelty pencil. So as you can see, it's a great color for the under eye area because it's light and it's got that peachy tone to it, that salmony tone. And I'm wearing it today under my eyes and I think it works great. But one tiny little kind of flaw that I noticed is I think because the light was such a perfect match for my skin tone, when it settled and creased, I didn't really even notice. It seemed to me like it doesn't crease at all. But this other color, the Fair, because it's lighter, when it settles, I can see it more. It's more noticeable because it's a lighter little, you know, say it's like settled in a fine line, I can see that lighter line because it's a contrast to my skin tone, you know what I mean? So it's a little bit more noticeable, but it's not too bad. And I kind of go over it with a beauty blender to take away any excess, but I think that it works really, really well. And I like that color best for underneath my eyes, while the light color I like for my face since it matches there better. Another product that I have been loving this month, this is a lip product, and this is a Honeybee Gardens lip pencil in Zen, and I am wearing it today with another lip color over it. So this product, it's in my favorites because I do really like it, but the color, this isn't like my favorite in terms of color. So there is like a little flaw in it, but I still wanted to mention my favorites because I like lip pencils now. I never used to use them ever. And then this like got me hooked on using a lip pencil. I'm gonna have to buy more. They unfortunately do not have any particularly cool tone colors. I am looking for something like purpley plummy. That's what I like to wear. And so this one, this is the lightest color. I also don't like super dark colors either, especially with like spring coming. I'm not going to be doing really dark lip looks, but this is what this lip pencil looks like. And I would describe it as like a mid-tone rosy nude color. So it's got a little bit of brown to it. It's kind of like a rosy shade, and it is warm toned. It is not like super warm peachy, but I think the brown kind of makes it lean warm. So it's too warm is what I'm trying to say. I wish that it was cool toned and then we'd be perfect here. But I like the effect of a lip pencil. and I've been like addicted to using this, and I've just been putting like extra purpley lip sticks on top of it to really like counteract the warmness of this and make it extra cool toned. So that's kind of how I've been using it, but I really like it. I wanted to mention it, and I'm going to branch out and look at more lip pencils now from other brands. Since, I mean, if they had a purpley one, that I would buy it from them too, since I'm enjoying this one, but they don't. And I recently just got another lip pencil from them that a friend sent to me that I'm super excited to wear. It's in Charisma, but that one's not purple either. That one's more like, I think it's a little bit darker and maybe a little bit more red. I'll have to experiment with that, and then I'll get back to you on how it goes. And let's see, should I do fails or a few more favorites first? I'll do a few more favorites. For blush, this is actually supposed to be a bronzer, but I'm wearing it for blush, and I love it. This is called Naked Truth Mineral Bronzer from the Conservatorie. And I have owned this before in the little, I have a super old video. When I initially purchased from the Conservatorie, I bought like a little palette where you put it, like little pans snap into it. And one of the different colors that I tried bronzers and blushes, and I tried this Naked Truth one, but I think because it was so little, I was never really drawn to using it, especially as a blush, because my brush would be too big to dip in there. So it was kind of like, I thought it was pretty, and then I never really used it. And so now that I have it in full size, it's just so much easier to use. And it's just lovely and soft. The product picks up easily on your brush, and it is the most gorgeous color. Oh my God, I'm in love with this. If you are familiar with Bare Minerals Luminizer in The Love Affair, which I have raved about so much, I love that one. This is very similar to it, except it's a little bit more pink, but it's that same concept. Like the other one, it's more of a peachy pink with a beautiful gold glow, and this is more of a pink with a beautiful gold glow. And I'm wearing this today on my cheeks. I've been wearing this like non-stop, and I just really, really like it. So that has been a favorite. I think that's going to replace my that Bare Minerals Luminizer, because it just works better for me as a blush since it's a little bit more pink. And then fail, let me squeeze in a fail since this is sitting right here. The All Natural Face Tinted Moisturizer BB Cream. So I love the All Natural Face, and I hate to say bad stuff about them, but this product just did not work for me at all. First of all, I hate the way it smells, which is very subjective, and I'm sure there'll be plenty of people that will love the way it smells, but it smells like licorice and lemongrass, both scents I do not like. And here's what it looks like. It's pretty pink, and then when you blend it out, it's sheer, so the pinkness is not much of a problem, although I wish it was, you know, not pink and some other kind of color. But it has shimmer in it. I don't know how well. I mean, I can try and show you. So I'll try and show you the shimmer, but I think that maybe if I was like outside in the sunshine, you would see the shimmer better, but it just has like little particles of shimmer, and they're real borderline. Like if they were just a tiny bit smaller, I think that I would like this product. I don't like being able to see like the individual little shimmers, you know. If they were like really, really fine, like a pearl, like the way that this blush has like a glow to it, but you can't pick out like, oh, here's a piece of shimmer. Like you can't see the little pieces because they're so fine. It's more of like a pearly glow. So if this was like that, I would like it, but because I can see the little shimmers, glitters, whatever you want to call them, even though they're fine, I mean, they're not like huge pieces of glitter or anything, I don't know, it bothers me. It bothers me being able to see little glitters on my face. So this unfortunately was a fail for me, and this is a huge fail. Oh my goodness. NYX Party All Night Brush On Lash Adhesive for Strip Lashes, latex free formula. Here's what it looks like. I've had this for a while. Finally just tried it with my lashes, I forget, a week or two ago, this past month. And this is just awful. So let me show you something, and maybe you will see. Do you see that? Do you see that stringiness of it right there? I don't know how well it's focusing, but this is very stringy, which I mean, I haven't used like a ton of different lash glues, but I've never come across a lash glue that is stringy, and it's weird. I was putting it on my lashes and it started to dry, and I just got all these like little strings everywhere, and then it wasn't sticking to my eye, even though I was like, okay, well, it's starting to dry, like maybe I shouldn't wait any longer because it's getting all stringy on me, you know? But then it wasn't really all that dry because it was just not sticking to my lash line, and then it was peeling off and creating more of those strings, and it was just a mess. It was a hot mess. It took me forever to clean up my lashes and my eye area, and I'm sorry if you love this product, but I don't know. Maybe I don't know the right way to use it or something, but this is a fail for me. But speaking of lashes, I want to show you these lashes. Unfortunately, I probably should have cleaned them up a little bit before showing you. Just there's like the glue still on there. I need to peel that off. But I love these. These are the 99 Red Cherry lashes, and they have the clear band. It probably doesn't look clear right now because I didn't clean off the glue, and last time I used them, my like eyeliner stuck on them, so it looks like they have a black band, but it's really a clear band. And these are gorgeous. They're dramatic and they're very spiky, and I just love them. I think that they look fantastic. And I currently am trying out a new set of lashes for the very first time. I put them on today for the very first time. They are from Ardell, and they're the number 402 Edgy. And I really, really like them too, but you know, I obviously, they're not a favorite yet because I'm just wearing them today for the very first time. But they're so cool because they have thicker little spikes on the outer part, and then they have like thinner spikes going in, and in between the spikes there's like just a few lashes. I don't know how to describe it, but if you Google it, I'm sure that there's plenty of really good images. And then the last two products I have to show you are skincare products, and I really think this is the reason that my concealer has been looking so decent underneath my eyes, and just my whole face has been a lot better in terms of dryness and like fine lines and stuff like underneath my eyes. I feel like they've been plumped, and so product settles less into them. And this product is just amazing. It's from Silk Naturals. It's called their Botanical Hydration Serum. And I bought this a long time ago. Well, not that long ago, but a while ago when it first came out. And then I think that it was just warmer weather out, and I used it a little bit, and then I forgot about it. And then this winter, my skin got so dry, and I don't know, I just forgot about this product until recently. It took me all the way until February to finally notice this sitting there with my skincare stuff. And I was like, oh, you know, I think that I used to really like this. Like, why am I not using it? My skin's really dry right now. I think I just get overwhelmed with all the different, you know, serums and oils and lotions, and I really don't have that much time to do skincare. But I started using this instead of whatever I was using, whatever else I was using. And it's really wonderful. The great thing about it is water-based hydration. So it's got water, aloe vera juice, like every ingredient in here is focused on hydrating your skin, but not with oils. A lot of people, I think sometimes get confused and then think that like oils and butters and all that stuff, that's what you moisturize your skin with. And those do work really great for dry skin, but what they do is they form a layer on your skin that prevents the hydration, the true hydration, which is water-based, from evaporating out of your skin. So you can even just wash your face, and while it's still damp, put an oil on it. And that works, but really your skin needs water-based hydration, or it's not going to, you know, be truly hydrated. And so all of the things in here, there's sodium, I forget how to say this, hyaluronate, which is hyaluronic acid, tamarind seed extract, just things that are like meant to hydrate the skin. And it's kind of like a clear gel that feels like aloe, and it sinks in pretty quickly, and I notice an effect after using this just a few days, I definitely noticed an effect. I think this really works, and I really, really like this, and I'm so glad I rediscovered this, and I'm gonna just keep using it, and then I'll make myself a little note so that next time winter rolls around, because I'm sure that like my skin will get less dry in the summer and I'll forget about it, and then next winter I'll need like a sticky note, start using this as soon as the weather gets cold, because it really works. And another thing that I've been using that really helps as well with my skin dryness is another rediscovered favorite, NA-PCA, non-oily, the natural moisturizing factor in human skin. That's what it looks like. It's just this big bottle. I think you can buy it quite a bit of places. And I've had this for a while, but there's an expiration date on the bottom here. It is not expired until September of this year, so still good. And what this is water with NA-PCA, which is also known as sodium PCA. It is, I'll tell you a little bit about what that is. It has eucalyptus, ethanol, alcohol, and monolaurin, which is the principal antimicrobial factor in mother's milk. That's a preservative. So it's like a gentle, natural preservative. Eucalyptus, I think, is what gives it kind of a smell, like it has a little bit of eucalyptusy smell to it. I know a lot of people don't like the idea of having alcohol in there, but I think that it's there to really help it sink into your skin. And since I am putting this on my face kind of as a toner, and then I'm following up, you know, with this, and then with my moisturizer and oil, I'm not really worried about the alcohol drying me out or anything. I think that this does a lot more, you know, good than harm, because the NA-PCA is what really helps my skin with dryness, because the way it works is it helps, what is it? What's the word I'm looking for? I read up on this like a long time ago, and it helps hold moisture in your skin, and it is something that we all have, but as you age, the amount of this sodium PCA in your skin decreases. And I'm sure everybody's different, and some people have plenty and other people, you know, don't have enough. And I really feel like I'm one of the people that does not have enough. And the way that I use it is I just spray, have like a little cotton pads, like not the balls, but the flat thingies. I think that's what they're called. I just sprayed on that a bunch of times just so it's nice and wet, and then I just use it as a toner and continue on with my routine. So really easy to use. If you don't want like the eucalyptus and the ethanol and all that stuff, you can make this yourself. And I used to make this myself. And then again, this past winter, I think, because I had a baby or something, just like everything flew out of my head and I forgot about all these things that I used to use, and I'm just remembering and rediscovering them now that winter's over. But I used to make this myself. I would take a hydrosol of choice, whatever you want. You can take George's aloe spray. That's a quick, easy thing to get, and add NA-PCA to it. You can buy NA-PCA. It's dissolved in water, so it's like this clear, viscous gel. I think it's like 50-50, the stuff, and then the water from Garden of Wisdom. So just like straight up ingredient. You put it in to the whatever, water, George's aloe spray, hydrosol, and I forget exactly how much you have to use. I think it says on the Garden of Wisdom website like what the correct percentage is. I think I read that it is up to 20%, so I think I used to do maybe like 1 part NA-PCA, 3 parts some other liquid. I think I used to do it roughly like that and then shake it up, and that was my homemade toner. And I used to do that, and that's really nice, and I like doing that. Very, very basic ingredients. This way you can kind of control what's in it. But I'm probably not going to do it this winter just because winter is almost over. I live in the South, so we already had some really nice warm days, and it's March. So I will probably just use this instead of, you know, buying ingredients and making it. But next winter, I'll probably make my own. And this is also really easy to use in the shower on your skin because it's a spray. You don't have to use this on your face exclusively, so you can just spray it on your, you know, arms and legs and all that stuff in the shower too. So this is my last favorite. Yep, I think that is everything. So thank you so much for bearing through this with me. I'm sorry that I feel like I'm very like rambly today. My daughter didn't sleep very well last night, so I was up a lot with her in the middle of the night, so I think that my brain's not quite as sharp today, so I'm sorry for that. But I just wanted to share my favorites with you from February. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you very much for watching. Bye!